Because if you win and you have it all, are you ever going to be happy?
Friends and family, this is Unisport Q&A.
36.
Episode 36.
Episode 36.
You have the questions, we have the answers. It's gonna be awesome, and we're gonna start out with football. And keep in mind that if you have any questions that you'd like us to answer in the next Q&A episode, we're gonna do the monthly. You can put them either in the comments right here, or when we're gonna put up an image on the community tab. So it's gonna be awesome. Football. Phil, I have the first one from Theo Junji. Who was the best under 20-year-old footballer recently? So who's the best footballer under 20?
Whew.
That's a tough question.
It is, but I'm going to go with Holland.
But isn't he 20?
Oh, you mean under 20?
Under 20. I mean, it says under 20. It's a trick. I mean,
It's a trick question.
I'll accept Holland. Anyways, I would say the best footballer definitely under 20 right now would then either be Mason Greenwood. Strong shout. Saka could also be a shout.
Saka's good.
And I mean, he hasn't exactly lived up to his hype this year, but Eduardo Camavinga.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
But if we can go with Holland, let's go with Holland.
Let's go with Holland.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What advice would you give to a really fast left winger who is right-footed and has no ability with his left?
Cut in all the time.
И ББ автогол. Робин сместился под свою любимую левую позицию. Удар!
Manisha Shinde asks,
That is a wicked name.
are mind games really that important as a goalie during a penalty?
Ooh. Look, my man, you should go and watch the How to Save a Penalty video. We're gonna link it right up there that we made with a guy called Pablo. He's the goalkeeper coach at FC Nordsjælland, and he is
Cool guy.
He's a wicked guy and absolutely awesome. And he really explains some of the mentality aspects of being a goalkeeper when you take a penalty.
Okay, Kudluano Calvin DeSeco asks, does nutrition and sleep play a huge part in someone becoming pro?
Yes and no, I would say. All the little details matter. Those are the difference makers. So the better you sleep, the better you eat. It's been proven that it has an effect. So definitely. By sleeping well and eating well, are you gonna turn pro?
It's not enough.
No. But what do you say? Like,
I actually had a chat with a physiotherapist who's working with a local football club here in Denmark, and he said that you need to have a continuous sleep cycle.
Okay.
And when he said that, I was like, that is actually something that I've never done, like going to sleep every day at the same time and waking up at the same time. But I never tried it, so I tried it, and I was finally sleeping a lot better. And I felt more energized, and I think that is something that can edge you a little bit more to give that extra push into becoming a pro footballer. And I don't think that it's just enough to sleep and eat. I mean, you need to train a lot as well, and obviously you need to rest and stuff like that. So I think it will give you that extra push, but it's just not enough.
solid. With those words, we move on to Real Talk. Quasi Labase, do you think wearing wristbands and doing amazing hairstyles like Pogba helps you be confident on the pitch? And I think this is an amazing. God bless you, man.
I love this. I love this. I think
Pogba hairstyle, wristband, sleeves?
it's not me, okay?
Cool.
But I do think that there is, what do you call that effect? The placebo effect.
Placebo effect, yeah.
Which makes that it doesn't actually do anything, but if it makes you feel better, then it actually works.
Oh,
and it only works if you believe in it. So if one thing gives you more confidence, then do that.
It's the same thing with football boots, really. You know, will buying expensive, high-end football boots make you a better footballer? Well, not on paper at least, but if they make you feel a little bit better, a little bit sharper, then yeah. Yeah.
I hope this fits in here. Josiah Young, cool names now. What do you think is the most iconic celebration?
The most iconic celebration, wow. It definitely has to be Ronaldo. Right?
For me personally, I gotta say Cantona.
Oh
Just turning around,
Collar up.
just not doing anything.
Right.
That is, it gives me goosebumps right now.
Here's Cantona. He's done it.
It has to be. I mean, everyone knows what you're doing if you're doing the run out,
Yeah.
right? Anyways, with those words, we move on to the mood bank.
Dallas Christensen says, what would you recommend for getting new shin pads? Should I get ones with a sleeve or a strap?
I would definitely say sleeve because it's just nice, you know, when you have a shin pad and you kind of feel it disappear. The best one out there for that is the G-Foam Plus 2s. It just released. It's this nice, almost like knitted sleeve. And this is super light, very forms to the shape of your leg, and it just protects you. They're awesome. Get those. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't go into the strap thing because
I'm not going to contest you on that one.
nah, it's just. Then we have one from Lil Perp.
Oh.
Are the Ultras really that good? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
They're light, they're comfortable, they've got decent texture, and they're really comfortable.
It's shocking how lightweight they are.
Yes.
It's crazy.
It shouldn't be possible, but yes, it's definitely that good.
And they're comfortable at the same time.
Did I mention that they are comfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Good.
Yes. They are that good.
Simon Dede, or Deddy. Out of all the AG sole plates / boots available, which ones would you recommend?
I would probably go for the Mercurials. I have that one right here. Let me take the fresh one. Mercurials is pretty good. That's probably my favorite because it is actually like a proper AG plate. But it still feels relatively quick, fast. I know there's a lot of people hating on it because this is not the AG Pro. That felt a little bit more like an FG boot. This is more AG-ish, but it's also a better AG plate. And yeah, I would take the Mercs. So take the advice from your Uncle Jay.
There you go, Simon. Let's see, we have Mifsal Nabil. What is the best limited releases football boot this year?
Morello Ultralights. Yeah, these. Probably these, because these are awesome.
I like these.
Probably the most comfortable boot you will ever step foot in. Finally, Jack Yang, Falke socks or True socks, and why did you choose the one you did? For me, it's not even a contest. I have been wearing Falke socks for a long time. Both of the True socks and the Falke socks are expensive and probably a little more than they need to be, but the Falke socks are the best. You wear them?
I agree.
But they're the best for me, the best grip socks around. Are they worth the money? If you're ready to pay to get the best, they're the best socks around. True socks, I think, are way too expensive for what they offer. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you for bringing me into this world of grip socks, and now I have to wear them.
Exactly. Phil, we move on to the question of the month.
And I think I have one.
It's a great question.
It's a great
It is
question.
a great question.
Let me just find it.
I'm gonna leave the phone because it's so good.
KK Skills 7 asks, has there ever been a moment in your life when you thought you weren't too good and wanted to give up football?
Look, of course, there has been many times where basically until I turned 30, every time I failed, not just in football, but in football related things at work, every time something has not been good enough, I have wondered, am I doing the right thing? Is this me? Should I just call it quits? Is this disappointment too much for me to bear? And I've just realized, and it might sound stupid, but I've just realized, that failure is a part of improving. To have progress, to go somewhere, you need to fail, because failure is learning. So if you don't fail, you never learn. And all of the, every successful person out there will have failed and failed a lot. It's basically trial and error.
Exactly.
So you have, and I mean for you, as a freestyler, with all this stupid stuff you try, you must have
Don't even get me started.
And look, no hate, but competitions where you don't win or screw up, You must have had some
Yeah.
pretty big thoughts.
But I mean, not only that, but I actually gave up football.
Oh, you did, to go into freestyle.
I did. I was 15.
Yeah.
I injured my knee. When I got back, I just felt like I didn't have the strength, I didn't have the motivation, the dedication to get back on the level that I was 7 months before. And now all of my teammates was 7 months better than I was. And I just called it quits at that day. And I mean, and when it comes to freestyle, I think about it 100 times every single day. I try a new trick and I just want to quit. And then when I land it and the adrenaline rush that I get, then I remember why I even started and why I keep doing this. And as you said, with the competitions where you lose and you're like, yeah, I'm just so close of winning that huge championship. And then you realize that it's just that trophy. It's not gonna change the world if you win or lose, but it's how you react to you winning or losing. Because if you win and you have it all, are you ever gonna be happy?
No.
But then again, if you lose everything, are you ever gonna be happy? It's just about the mindset that you have as a reaction.
Absolutely. Phil, with those words, those were all the questions and answers for episode 36 of the Unisport Q&A. Now, don't forget to leave all your questions in the comment section right down below that you want us to answer next time. If you want to go and cop any of the products that we've mentioned, you can buy everything you need from unisportstore.com right over there. But not, of course, before you've remembered to subscribe to the channel with the notifications on. And if you want to go and learn how to improve as a footballer and stop failing, well, click the playlist right down there. With those words, we'll be signing off. Cheerio.